Hello, all my handsome and gorgeous honeybees. We are back today for a brand new game or simulator.
It's a game.
It's a game, okay, and it is called Space.
Kerbal Space program.
Kerbal Space program. That's right.
I'm decent at this game. Not going to claim I'm an expert or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
King B here has never seen this game.
Nope.
Well, he's seen it, but he was scared of it.
I get scared easily.
A lot of math involved in this game if you actually get into it.
Fun fact: failed pre-algebra in college, so you can tell why I'm scared.
I was a physics major.
See the difference? Good. All right.
We're going to set pretty easy, definable goals in this. Just try and teach KB a new game he hasn't really experienced before.
I might cry.
What kind of goal do you have for this video?
Man, I say just start as simple as possible. Just build the dang ship.
Okay, so we have planes. We have planes here on the left here.
Okay.
Space plane here. You can make your own planes.
Okay.
We're probably going to start with the vehicle assembly building. That's how you make your rockets.
Okay. You want to start? Okay.
And I think a good first goal is going to be orbit the planet.
Okay.
So,
all right.
The first thing we're going to want is just say, got it.
Yeah, okay.
Screw you, Kerbal. You're going to die anyways.
Jeez Louise. Gonna kill the guy.
So, the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a basic command module.
Okay.
So, I'd go with this one up here.
Okay.
In the top right. So, just click it.
Yep, there we go. That's right. Click.
The rest of them you have to click and drag.
And click and drag, okay.
So, after you have that, then you're going to add your parachute. Okay. Just to make sure it can survive, because why not?
Parachute right there.
Parachute right there. Click, drag.
Come
Pop it right on top.
There we go.
You see how they have the little like green circles and whatnot?
Right.
That's the connecting points.
Okay. Okay.
So next, we're gonna need a way to get up there.
So,
well, actually, we're gonna need a way to disconnect this pod from the rest of the ship so it can come back down.
I was gonna say, hold on. Can we just? Is it like a Lego to where we could just kind of like press a button and it'll come apart like in a spaceship?
Yes, there is actually decouplers.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
So we're gonna go into coupling.
Look at me.
Right in here.
Look at me, guys.
And I believe it's the second one right here.
That one?
Oh, no, this one.
Oh, that one, sorry. Jeez, that's right. Okay. Oh, just had it, I think.
That just clicks right on.
Okay, cool.
So, for the inner space stuff, for like orbiting and whatnot, we're going to need a liquid fuel engine. There are two main types of engines. There's liquid fuel.
And gas, I would say?
And solid fuel.
Which is gas. Regular, kind of.
No. So your liquid, gas is liquid. Gas is a liquid. So there's liquid and solid.
Right. Nope, that's right. Yep.
I'm not explaining the physics or chemistry.
Let's not get into it. Yep.
So we're going to need to go into fuel tanks here.
Okay.
We're going to need a pretty basic fuel tank. So, let's go with this one. I'd rather you have excess delta V rather than not enough. Don't worry, I'm not explaining that to you.
Please don't.
Now we're going to need an engine for that. So, scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. So, grab the LV-T45 swivel, which is this one right here.
That one.
Yeah. Plop that right on the bottom.
Hey.
Now, scroll down here so we can
see
more of the bottom ship. Actually, scroll up.
Okay.
Click your command pod. Scroll up.
A
lot.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay.
All right, good.
Right there. Okay. And now scroll.
So grab another decoupler. Same one.
Mm-hmm.
Right on the bottom of that.
Okay.
That has like a shroud and whatnot, so it auto covers. Don't worry, it's fine. So now we're gonna use. We can either use some kind of ridiculous liquid fuel, or we can use some really stupid solid boosters.
Which one will make us feel like we're going balls to the wall here?
Solid.
We're going solid then.
You cannot change your output on solid boosters. They're just fire them and then full force till they die.
Balls to the wall. We're going solid.
Okay, so going to engines.
Okay.
So you're gonna have your solid boosters down here. I would grab not that one. Remember that one from the tutorial? If you scroll up.
That'll be good.
The thumper. Wherever I think it was near the top.
No, right here, right?
No.
Down.
Let me see if I can.
Go ahead.
Where is it?
I want to blow this shit up. Wait, that's not the goal.
Oh, it was right here.
Sorry, that's not the goal. Get to a planet. Goal.
So we're gonna have that there. So next we're gonna want to have wings on this, obviously.
Okay.
So aerodynamics, and
whatever.
you just pick some wings. Make sure they're controllable.
Let's see. I don't know. Oh, I like these.
That'll work.
They look like cake.
So put them near the bottom.
Bottom. Yeah.
Now you're gonna want to.
Hold on. Right there. Okay.
Well, hold on. Don't put it on yet. Take it back off.
Oh, shit.
So you see down here, we have symmetry mode.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike's in the way.
It's okay.
So if you press X,
Mm-hmm.
you can change what symmetry mode you're in.
Oh.
So this is single piece. This is going to be double. So if you hover back over it like you're going to place it,
Mm-hmm.
see how it's going to place two?
Yeah.
Well, if you move around,
Oops, sorry.
you see how it's going to place two?
Gotcha. Okay.
We want at least 3 or 4.
Ooh, that's banging. I like that
Put
shit.
it up just a little bit, like
Like
right
a-
up on that line.
That second line right there.
Yeah, just
Right there.
just for looks. Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's hot.
Do we want more engines? Yeah, we want more
Yeah,
engines.
of course we do.
Grab. So
Another
go to
coupler?
couplings.
Yep.
You're going to want a radial decoupler.
Ooh.
So you're going to put these right between the wings.
Right between them, like right there.
A little up.
Little what?
Like right at the top of the wings, right on that same
Okay.
kind of line.
Right there.
A little bit to the right. Good.
Hot.
Now we're going to go back into engines. Let's scroll down.
Okay.
I want you to grab this one right here, the hammer.
Okay.
You're going to put it on your radial decouplers.
Oh, like right
So
on top of them.
You want to pan the camera, that way you're like dead on to one of the decouplers. That way you can make sure it's actually on.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, like
Okay. Come on, right.
down. A little right.
Right there.
A little right. Good.
Nice.
Now you're going to go back into aerodynamics because even, a flat surface
Yeah.
does not travel through air well.
No, it does not.
So we want some type of nipple on it. So throw this nose nipple on here.
You said that. I'm a
And because symmetry mode's still active, it's still going to activate all of it.
Cool. I'm a child.
So now we're going to be looking at staging. We're going to make sure everything is how we want it.
Okay.
So the first thing we want to go is going to be your hammer boosters. So right here, if you go in there, see how that, don't click on them.
Oh, whoopsie. Sorry.
Just click off of them. Just click
Yeah.
dead space. See when you hover over them,
Mm-hmm.
see how it highlights?
Yes.
So that means that's definitely going to be first.
Okay.
So your second stage, if you hover over your second stage,
Mhm.
which is going to be directly up,
Up. Right there. Okay.
anything, stop clicking on them.
Get it? You're confusing me now.
I just want you to hover over them.
Okay.
So stage 6, everything in these blocks are
Mhm.
going to go at one time.
Okay.
So you see how these
Are
highlight your
highlighted.
decouplers?
Yeah.
So that's going to decouple all of your. That's going to release all these engines at once.
At one time. Okay.
So your next stage, if you just hover over it,
I'm hovering.
is going to be your main booster.
Mm-hmm.
So scroll up in here.
Hold on. Where are you?
So after that's done,
Mhm.
when you go to the next stage,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to release this decoupler. If you
That
so
one.
see
Right
that's
there.
going to go
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
After that stage is going to be your next burner.
Right there. Okay.
Then after that, it's going to use once you're that fuel tank's done and we're ready to come back. That's going to release the pod
And then the parachute is.
and then the parachute later.
Okay. I think it. Okay. Cool.
So let's add some fucking clamps on this bitch.
Where are we going? Right there. Where are we going?
Structural.
Right there. Okay. So
Structural. Give them the clamps.
the clamps. So like on top of those, or
Yeah, I'd put them like so they're not in
Okay.
the wings.
let me adjust my camera real quick. Okay. So like right there.
That's fine.
Okay.
So you just gotta make sure that they're gonna be in the same stage as your first rocket stage. So that's good.
Okay. Cool.
You always gotta check staging because it generally figures out what you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
but you just gotta double check sometimes because
Yeah.
sometimes it does some weird things.
And you fuck up. It could fuck up the stage.
So save it as something.
Okay.
So give it a name. Good old Jeffrey Dahmer gonna eat the skies.
You said Tomer.
What?
I thought. Did you? It sounded like you said Tomer.
This is Dahmer.
Okay. It did. No, I'm sorry. I did. I have the one headphone, and I thought you said Tomer for a minute. I was like, "Who's Tom?"
All right, save it.
All right.
Let's launch.
All right. So what do we got?
Big green button.
Oh, green button. Okay. Whoa. thought I'd be doing a lot worse already.
Well, coming in here by yourself, this would be a lot of information to take in.
Yeah, I'd throw something.
So, your basic controls are going to be W, S, A, and D.
Okay, easy enough.
Good old WAS. Q and E.
Okay.
Q and E spins.
Okay.
WAS is like your...
To go in like... Oh,
it changes your direction, obviously. Right. Okay. This is going to be your nav ball. This is telling you what direction you're facing.
Okay.
Because obviously in space, you're not going to have a lot of...
No.
T is going to be SAS.
Okay.
SAS holds your rocket ship in place.
Oh.
Or it's basically like autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
RCS, we're not getting into that right now, so don't worry about it.
Oh, thank God.
Shift and control are going to be your throttle. So shift for up, control for down. You can also press Z for throttle all the way up, and X for kill engines.
Okay.
B is brakes.
Okay.
There's also a button right there. So
okay.
You can just click that.
Got it.
G is landing gear.
Okay.
We don't have any, so we don't have to worry about that.
Got it.
Space is how you go through your stages. So when you hit space, this is going to go.
Okay.
So generally for a small rocket like this, I'd always recommend having SAS on to start, because that's going to help
shift and guide.
That's going to help you go up.
Right. Okay.
So it's not entire.
I don't know.
Okay. So
did we just go?
Give it a countdown.
All right. Shift, right? Okay.
No space.
Space bar. Okay.
Because we're using solids.
Ah, okay.
Solids will just burn until they are dead. So there is no throttle control, so you don't have to even have throttle on. The only thing we're going to need throttle for is this upper engine up here, the liquid fuel one.
Okay.
So give her a countdown.
All right, here we go. Let's not go from 10. Let's just go from like
just
7, 4.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Now
let go.
Yeah, you don't have to hold it.
Okay, cool. Don't want to be an American.
And then obviously you can just adjust the camera with mouse and whatnot.
Okay. Could you imagine
so
that song?
Look around.
If that song was fucking blasting.
So you're starting to run out of fuel.
I see that. Yes.
But we are going very quick.
Right.
So press space to release your boosters. It was dangerous.
that seems dangerous.
Usually you use something like a Sepratron or something to pull it out. Alright, so you're going to press the D key. You want to get your ship facing about the 90-degree mark. And you're going to want to press space to activate your next step.
Oh.
Too many spaces.
Too many spaces. Can we go back?
Alright, press space again. Press Z. Alright, now go to the 90.
Okay.
Too much.
Too much. What do you want?
Feather controls. Feather controls. You want to be right about the 90 on the nav ball. See right that little spot right there that says 90?
Yeah, so hold on. Go down. So like right there?
Yeah, right about there, and you can always use Q and E to adjust.
Okay. Cool.
So, if we press M here for map, you see that little AP sign?
I do.
You want to let that go until it reaches about 150, and then hit X.
Okay.
We don't have enough fuel for this. That's more than enough.
Okay. I hit X. Does not work.
So, we're not making it all the way around the planet.
I see
We don't have enough fuel now.
Let's hover in space.
So I want you to zoom in. I want you to... We're still going to go over the basics of how to do it, though.
Okay.
So I want you to go over to your apoapsis.
Okay.
That's called your apoapsis. If you hover on the line, you'll get a little node. Click on it. Add maneuver. Now zoom out a little bit and turn your camera. So a little bit like, oops, put that again.
Oh boy.
Like this.
Oh boy.
So we're going to drag this is your prograde. This is the way you are going forward.
Okay.
And our goal is to have something like that. That is our goal for today.
Okay.
So you can see right here, we don't have enough fuel. So.
Now I'm scared.
It doesn't even matter, so we're not even doing it.
No.
But that was the goal.
Okay.
As you can see, this game is rather large. We are not worrying about any of this. For the purposes of today, we're not even worrying about all this.
Or this.
We might worry about this later.
Okay.
Actually, this moon's easier to get to than this moon. I'll get into that later.
Okay.
So for right now, we're just going to time warp a little bit. We are actually in space.
Oh, lit.
Space is at 70,000 meters. That is when the atmosphere of Kerbin stops.
Got it.
So we're just going to time warp a little bit. So now we're officially back in Kerbin. See little Jeb here's having the time of his life.
How's that? Are you sure that's not pure fear?
Well, it's Jeb. He's kind of an idiot. Don't worry about it.
Fair.
I'm not even making that up. Jeb is actually just an idiot. There is a meter for stupidity in this game. It's great.
Goddamn.
So we're currently facing retrograde.
Okay.
Retrograde is opposite of the direction that we are going.
Yeah.
So we were going backwards right now.
Yeah, we're
We still have a little bit of fuel left. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on our engines a little bit, probably about to half.
Okay.
This is something you need to know for how to land on the moon and whatnot.
Okay.
This usually we're not coming in this hot. We're coming in hot.
You're coming in spicy too.
We're coming in spicy.
Spicy.
But you would use this, you burn in the opposite direction because obviously the moon has no atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing this to slow ourselves down.
I see.
So we don't just kill
okay.
Jet.
Yep, I see that. Okay.
So we don't have enough for that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna separate this stage.
Oh my.
So now we're just a pod.
Right.
And we're gonna let
her
her parachute out. You can be going too fast for the parachute.
Really?
The
Wow.
parachute can break.
Did we make it?
So at this point, we will stably land on
Water.
in the water. I'm going to time warp a little bit because otherwise this is going to take forever.
Interesting.
I'm just going to zoom in on up here. 3, 2, 1, splashdown.
Oh my. Is
So
he gonna drown?
I want you to move your mouse up to the top of the screen.
Okay.
We're going to hit recover vessel.
So like, could he drown?
Jeb can swim. He's good.
Okay. For some else.
Yes. Remember your launch sequence. So you want to turn on.
Z.
You want to turn on autopilot.
I did that. Autopilot.
Autopilot. It's T.
T.
And then Z. Z turns your throttle all the way.
That was the okay.
Not super important for the ship that we're using because there's no throttle and solid
Mhm.
boosters. But good to remember because a lot of times you don't always use solid boosters for launch.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then space.
Right. Okay. So.
You don't have to give it a countdown.
Okay.
So.
And.
Yeah. So once these run out, that is when you want to
hit the space bar.
hit space to release them, and then you want to hit space again to launch your next booster. When you hit 10,000 meters, that's when I want you to go to 90.
Right, 10,000 meters. Okay. And wait for it. Okay. Okay. And now.
More? See, so now it's firing. You just didn't notice it firing before, that's why you hit it again.
Okay.
So now that we're at 10,000 meters, I want you to start angling over to the 90. It's going to be a bit slower to get there this time.
Yeah, like stagnant.
Yeah, that's fine. Just angle it over.
Okay. Okay.
That gives us a hell of a lot more of this thruster over here to
Okay.
do the work in space. So this is just going to be carrying us way more out.
Gotcha. Okay.
This rocket's actually so light with so much force in it, we could have actually angled it earlier, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
And space.
Okay. Do not hit space yet.
Ah, dang it.
Kill Z.
See?
X.
Nah. Okay.
Alright. M. Go to map.
Got
Once you see what your Apple apps is at.
Okay, let me zoom in on
So you're currently scheduled to be at about 100,000 meters. So that's fine. So I want you to add your maneuver node on the line.
Yeah.
You're a little past the line.
Okay.
That's fine.
And
Add maneuver.
Yep.
Now get to that map view that I showed you.
Right.
And zoom out. Zoom out and down.
There it is.
No. Top down zoom. Top down zoom. Like this.
Oh.
Also, you want to move this right there, because that's going to be the most flat to the planet. So what we want to do now is we want to bring out our probe. Bring out our prograde. So it's about even on either side.
Yeah.
95, 115. We have more than enough gas to do this time.
Okay.
So on autopilot, we're going to go to the maneuver node.
Okay.
At this point, we don't even have to look at our ship. This is where most of Kerbal Space program is done.
Okay.
This is where it gets technical.
Okay.
So your burn time, the amount of time you're going to be burning is 43 seconds. Your node is in 45 seconds.
Okay.
We want the burn time to be double the node time.
Okay.
Or we want, when we start firing, we want the node to be half of the burn time. So 21, 22 seconds.
Okay.
So when that hits 22 seconds, I want you to hit Z.
Okay. I do.
You did it. See how that's going down? That's the amount of speed we need to complete this.
Okay. Roller coaster.
But we just be burning. I mean, you can look at your ship.
It's
Nothing amazing's happening with it right
It's alive. It's still alive.
now. Eventually, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Huh.
When I let you try stuff on your own, we'll get there.
Let's see.
Only for Jeb.
Poor Jeb.
When your burn time hits 0, you want to hit X. Give yourself a little bit more. Alright, so there you go.
Did I make it?
We are in a stable orbit around Kerbin.
Woo-hoo.
So if we time warp, little Jeb here is just going to go woo, 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 woo. So we're going to be about here.
Okay.
That's fine. I want you to switch it to prograde.
Okay. All right.
Or retrograde, my bad.
Right there.
Yeah, so that's going to move Jeb just like this.
Mm-hmm.
And fire.
Space.
See.
See.
Now that is slowing you down because, again, like I explained, retrograde is basically reverse.
Nope.
That's fine.
Okay.
So you saw your map.
Mm-hmm.
See how your periapsis and apoapsis all shifted and whatnot?
Yeah.
So now basically it's showing you going back into the planet.
Okay, so
That's fine.
Okay.
So you can hit space again. I think you have to be map view for this, or out of map view.
Did I die? Wow, come on.
It's just not pressing well enough. So at this point, we're currently on a collision course into Kerbin
Back to space.
with no engines.
I mean, back to yeah.
Back to Kerbin, yes. So, thankfully, this ship is light enough, and that bell shape that this pod has.
Oh.
So, this is usually you'd have a heat shield here. We're not going. We're going pretty damn fast, but I'm not super worried about needing a heat shield right now.
Okay.
We can get into that at later dates.
Got it.
As of right now, this pod's light enough, it should slow down enough on its own. We shouldn't need to burn in the opposite direction, especially at this kind of angle deflection.
Got it. Okay. Oh boy.
So there's the air burning up.
Yep. Coming in hot.
And you know, just look around and whatnot while you're doing this. The only unfortunate thing is you cannot time warp while you're entering into the atmosphere because it will break things. That is currently the overheat meter.
Yeah.
Your pod is overheating.
I see that.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Now, this is your altitude versus sea level. If you click on it, this is your altitude versus ground level because we're going to be landing on ground this time.
Right.
So, no longer burning up, you're slowing down quite fast. See how your parachute is red?
Yep.
That means you're going too fast to deploy your parachute.
I see. If it's green, then
That will break your parachute. Now that it is the silver color again, it is good to deploy.
Okay.
I want you to deploy your parachute when you are at 2,500 meters.
Okay.
So when this turns to a 2.
Two. Yeah. do. 5, 4,
You don't want to deploy too high because then you're just going to be sitting up there waiting forever.
3. Oh, I can't.
Space.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't think we're making it.
Yeah, we're good.
Wow! Holy boner! I almost didn't make that.
It was
That was a close one.
Very close.
Oh fuck! I almost died. Which I saved them. Just blows up. Oh fuck!
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
All right, so you can recover that, and that is a successful orbit.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
So we're gonna leave this episode off where it is here.
Okay.
Thank you so much for everybody for joining us, and always remember,
Stay sweet.